All right, just a bit of a different sauce this week, right here on the Zee Arentz podcast. My friend is busy doing what celebrities do, so I am sitting in. I have the honor of actually being on the side of the chair. My name is Namhla Ndlovu, all the way from KAGISO to the 2. This is for you, Zee. All right, Zee is out and about doing what celebrities do. Some people needed him to host a prestigious pageant. So he asked me, and I feel so honored. What's up to everybody? Remember to subscribe, like, and share. And it's a real honor having you watching us today right here on the YouTube channel. That's the Zee Arentz Media. Catch us on YouTube. I'm not alone though. You know how we do it here, bringing you top-notch guests, always making sure that you are educated and entertained. How are you?
I'm very, very well. Thank you so much.
Your voice, you sound like a musician, yeah?
Really?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Help me welcome Senamile Biyela, born in Richards Bay. That's all the way in KZN, but she's had a lot of growing up that she's done here in Johannesburg. Welcome to the Zee Arentz podcast.
Thank you so, so much. I'm really, really honored to be here. It's been a long time coming. We've been trying to do this for quite a while. So, hey.
Okay, you know Zee makes things happen, yes?
I know he does. He does. He is the man. He's the main man. If you want anything done correctly, contact Zee.
I know that. I didn't even know I'd be sitting here today, but all thanks to Zee. All right, let's get straight into it. It's time to inspire young ladies out there, women, ladies, even the gents, at home, talking about inspiration and going for your dream. I believe that you have your own business. Please tell me more about this business that you're involved in.
All right. So I am a business owner. And it's a business that I didn't actually build myself. So it's a business that I inherited from my late father.
Okay.
However, it is a business that anybody can be a part of if they choose to. So what we've done is we've partnered with an American company that operates in over 140 countries worldwide.
Yes.
And through partnering with them, this is how I was able to get this business. This is how my father was able to grow his business. And this is how absolutely anybody who has a vision, who's got goals, who wants more out of their lives, can also do the same.
So what is this business? Because we keep talking about the business. Tell me more about this business.
All right. So basically what we are is a network marketing company, and we are in the health and wellness industry.
Okay.
And the name of this company is Forever Living Products.
Oh.
But when you join the business, you partner with them. When you join the company, you partner with them, thus allowing you to create and grow your own business under their umbrella.
So now, say a person like me who's only got a background in the arts perhaps and know nothing about health and wellness, how would I succeed if I ever joined Forever Living?
All right, I love that question because within the company, we see a lot of different business owners from all over the world, first of all. But I'm going to talk about specifically the South African business owners because that is where we are. And when I say South African, I'm talking about the whole of Southern Africa. So that would be Angola, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and so on, all the way down to South Africa, right? I actually work very closely with other Forever business owners who were once security guards, who were once waitresses, who were once petrol attendants, including a few that are now retired scientists and engineers, and we've got a few doctors.
So basically,
in there.
what you're saying is, it doesn't matter what background you're from, or what it is that you do or have done for a living. everybody can join for Forever Living?
Anybody who has a vision and is willing to work for the type of life they want can join Forever Living, because even though you might not know anything about health and wellness, you will get support from the company and training, and you will become knowledgeable about health and wellness. And basically, I'll dare say an expert in your own right.
Okay. Tell me
within
more
the
about these
industry.
products that you guys are selling. And remember, to our audience members, you can catch us on the YouTube channel. That's the Zee Arentz Media. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. All right, let's carry on.
First and foremost, we are selling the Rolls Royce of nutritional products, right? So your vitamins, your minerals, your weight loss products, weight management products that you could purchase from retail stores that we all know. I'm not going to mention them here. We sell the creme de la creme of those. Our products are definitely different in the aspect that from the way that they are grown, the way that they are sourced and manufactured, we basically control every single step of the way, ensuring the highest purity, ensuring the highest quality, and obviously if they pure and they are quality products, they are very, very effective.
All right, so a person like me who's got specific skin problems, like if it's very hot, my skin does weird things. In winter, I have a lovely skin. In summer, it does weird things. So would you have a product maybe that I could perhaps use?
Definitely. And also just to mention that our products are also very safe. I've got kiddies of my own. My youngest is a year and 3 months, and I've had them on the products since each of them since they were a week old.
Wow.
So very safe products. And yes, we do have specific products that are tailor-made for any issue you may have. And when I say this, just so you can wrap your head around it, I'm talking about people, elderly people, 90 years old, all the way to little babies, as I've said. There are products specifically tailor-made for each individual, even when it comes to men's health and women's health, products for people that are studying, writing exams.
So basically for the entire family.
The entire family can benefit from our
So
products.
what I'm interested in is knowing how can I benefit from actually grabbing a piece of the pie or having a stake in Forever Living products. Because we're talking about inspiration and inspiring people to actually make it on their own, whether you've got a job or whether you're doing this as a side hustle or you probably just focusing mainly on Forever Living products.
All right. So, like I said, we've got individuals from all different walks of life.
Yes.
Right. And the most interesting thing is that, as I mentioned, we've got retired scientists and engineers that retired themselves because that pie, that piece of the pie they were getting from this side was above and beyond what they could imagine.
So how do I now make sure that I'm actually benefiting financially from having my hand in that piece of the pie?
All right.
With the Forever Living products.
All right. So, to actually make you understand, the health and wellness industry is a $1 trillion industry globally.
All right.
So, I mean, and just to cut it down and be very, very specific, if we are looking at the weight management, so weight loss, weight gain, weight management industry on its own, that is about $315 billion globally every single year.
Wow.
And as I've mentioned, we've got products for weight loss, skin care, just nutritional products as well. And combined, it's a $4 trillion industry. So if you are grabbing even a slither of that pie, you must know that you are making a good living. And to answer your question now, how do you benefit or how can you benefit? Well, if you decide to partner with our company, you can definitely learn how to grow your own business, how to grow a team of people who are moving the products, selling the products,
Yes.
using the products themselves, because you have to be your own best customer.
So tell me, if I don't have sales experience, marketing experience, I'm scared of public speaking. I've never had that opportunity of, believe it or not, I'm shy. I've never had the opportunity of speaking to a group of people, or just, having that opportunity of selling a product. How do you ensure that I go out there and I sell this product successfully?
Perfect. I love answering this question because I was once somebody who couldn't even leave the house. I only left the house if I had to really leave the house. So if I could get anything done without leaving the house, that was me, right?
I find it difficult to believe.
Oh, no, trust me. Oh, and please don't ask me to hold a conversation with a complete stranger. Like, I would have just rather been buried alive, right? And yet here I am today. I've addressed hundreds of people on stage. I can talk to a stranger comfortably, because when you partner up with a company, you learn the skills and you are given the tools. And you are taught, you are trained. You've got daily training, you've got weekly training. We don't just throw you out there and say, oh, well, now that you're a partner there, go swim, you're on your own. No, we hold your hand step by step until you gain the confidence that is required in order for you to be successful.
And then now let's get to the crux of it, because people at home are asking, in order for me to get my hand inside that pie, how much would a starter pack be? For me to get those Forever Living products, to go out there and start selling, how do I now invest in myself?
Perfect. So we've got a few different packages, because we do understand that people's pockets are not the same. People's bank accounts are not equal, right? So we do have a few different packages that one can choose from, and it's just really up to you to say, what can you afford? As a forever business owner myself, I will always recommend that you start with the biggest package, which will give you every single product that we have on the market, on the markets in South Africa. As I said, we're a global company, so some products that we have in South Africa, you're not going to find in India, for example. So, and if you were to look at that package and say, listen, I want every single product, I want to really hit the ground running the best possible way, that would be an investment of 10,500 Rand.
Okay. So now I would say I've saved up, I don't have 10,500 Rand. Is there another package perhaps? Because you did mention that our pockets aren't the same. Is there another package or packages that you may recommend that are available?
Definitely. So besides that 10.5 package, we have another package which has actually become the most popular package in South Africa. They've even nicknamed it Iboxio Dumo.
Is it?
And I'm sure a lot of people know about Iboxio Dumo. Iboxio Dumo is 7,400 Rand.
All right.
Right? And that Boxio Dumo will give you the same benefits as the 10,500 Rand one. The only difference is that you will not get the same quantity of products.
All right.
However, the benefits in terms of our marketing plan will be the same.
I'm going to ask you a question people are probably thinking at home. Now, I've invested the 7,500 plus, minus. How do I now guarantee that I make a profit from this?
Lovely question. It's very simple. When you first sign up, because to join it's free, right?
Okay, so joining, there's no joining fee.
There's no joining fee. It's absolutely free. However, in order to actually kickstart the business, you have to have a product or a service that you are giving people, okay? Be very, very wary of companies and businesses that say, oh no, we don't really have a product or we don't really have a service, because then you have to ask yourself, then where does the money come from? So here you are, you've invested your 7,000 or your 10,000, you've invested it into the company. You've got a product now, and therefore you are going to see a return, because these products are in demand. People have internal problems with their bodies. People have external problems with their bodies. And people really do have financial problems as well.
True.
And this is a business model that can solve all of those.
All right.
So there's definitely a high demand. And to put it into perspective for you as well, we have, during COVID, when a lot of businesses were shutting down, a lot of people were going to bed hungry and not being able to feed their families, put food on the table, we actually saw significant growth in our company during a time when a lot of other businesses were suffering.
Were closing down.
And that should give you a clue that the products are in demand, but not just the products. The ability to be able to put food on the table for your family, especially now, is in high demand as well.
Tell me, there's something I loved that you said just before we got on air. What does it take for a person to go out there and actually thrive and make some money and make something out of themselves and inspire people around them to join Forever Living? What are those qualities that a person actually needs?
Look, first and foremost, you have to have a vision. That's what it is. And when entry level, it doesn't have to be the biggest vision in the world, because at times we can't see what we don't know. But when you are in spaces where people are doing things that you thought were once impossible and you actually see them doing them, then your dreams can become bigger and your goals can become bigger. So the very, very first thing is that you have to have a vision. Unfortunately, if you are somebody who is just okay with mediocre, I wouldn't recommend that you join Forever. You have to have a vision. You have to be driven. Everything else you will learn once you are in Forever Living products. But before joining, you have to be somebody that says, I see a better life for myself. I see a better life for my family. I want to travel the world. It can be smaller than that also. It can be, I just need an extra 10,000 Rand a month to get by. Or I just want to live debt-free.
And in our economy these days, we definitely could use with an extra 1,000 or thousands.
That is very, very true. I see a lot of people in the professional world, who've got careers. And when I tell them that, in order to purchase, maybe you need about 7,400, and they say to me, I don't have that type of money. And I'm asked them, so how long have you been with the company that you're with? And they tell me, well, I've been here for 10 years. Listen, if you've been with your company for 10 years and you do not have an extra 7,000 Rand to invest in yourself and invest in your future, then you are the person who really needs to see how they can make and find that 7,000 Rand, because you're in trouble.
True.
There's no way that you can be with a specific company for 10 years plus, even 5 years plus, and not have something put away for either investments or for rainy days or for whatever season in your life.
So also to highlight some of the highs that you experienced, you spoke about traveling globally.
Man. Listen, I tell people that have just joined, the very first thing you need to do is go get yourself a passport. Because you are going to be traveling. And when you travel, you're going to be traveling in style. We don't pay for our travels. The company pays for our flights. The company pays for our accommodation. 5-star all the way. The company also gives us pocket money when we travel. Because when we travel, we go to exotic locations, right? Last year, we went to France. If you know the euro to rand exchange rate, you will know that a Big Mac in France is not the same price as it is in South Africa. So the company makes sure that when we travel to these destinations, we are taken care of because we've got our own spending money.
Unfortunately, I have to love and leave you. Thank you so much. We will carry on this conversation off camera. How do I then join? Please just give our viewers quickly, where do they find the Forever Living?
Okay, you can find the Forever Living website on Google. Type in there Forever Living. However, I would highly suggest that you rather go to TikTok or Instagram or Facebook and follow me on there. That would be safer because, as we know, the internet is not always the safest
and
place.
how do they contact you?
Okay, so on Instagram, I am Simply Seni. On Instagram, you'll find me on simply_Seni. That is SENNI.
Okay.
You'll find me on Instagram. On TikTok, I am Senamile Biyela. Senamile Biyela, SENAMILE. Biyela. You will find me on TikTok, and you can follow me there. You're more than welcome to follow me there. We do have the company pages as well on Instagram. It's Southern Africa Forever Living.
All right, thank you so much. Unfortunately, I have to love and leave you. Thank you so much for tuning into the Zee Arentz podcast.
Me.
It's been a pleasure. My name is Namhla Ndlovu, otherwise known as Brown Sugar, holding it down for my friend. He'll be back on the next episode, or maybe I'll be back. Who knows? That's YouTube. That's Zee Arentz Media. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. It's been a real pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your viewing.